Oh hey, after the video I'm going to be answering all of your questions that I've been getting. A lot of you are so new to my channel and I'm getting so many questions of people just wanting help with their wigs. So if you stay tuned till the end of this video, I will be going over and answering some quick questions with you guys. And I may start doing this in all my videos. If you want to see more about this beautiful style, make sure you keep on watching because we're going to jump right into this video. I'm going to show you all this beautiful style.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. I am going to be sharing with you guys this new style that I thought was pretty interesting. I was a little intrigued to actually try it out. So this style that I'm going to be sharing today is a new texture. If you guys have ever dealt with curly hair, you know that after several uses of heat, it can just loosen up that curl pattern and you really don't want to put like heat on curly hair. But for those of us who do want to like straighten out curly hair sometimes because you don't want to switch between styles from straight to curly, this wig you can use heat on and it will revert back to that beautiful curly style that you loved at the beginning. So I'm going to test that out in today's video. I'm going to show you how it looks when you get it straight out the box. I'm going to show you how it looks after you straighten it. And I'm going to revert it back to curly and actually test out if it reverts back to that beautiful curl that you get when you first revert it from the straight style out the box to the curly style. So I'm excited about this. Let's jump right in. This is how the wig looks straight out the box. When you first get it, it comes straight and you will have to wash it in order to get that curl pattern. So I went on and I bleached the knots. Even though the knots seem pretty decent out the box, I went back and re-bleached the knots. Before I show you guys the curl pattern, I do want to go ahead and install this hair, and I'm using my shears just to cut away the extra lace. The hairline looks really good. I'm going to be using the bed head, and one of you told me that it's pronounced TG instead of TIGI. Thank you. So I'm going to apply that to my hairline with this wig and just blow dry it down. So the reason this style comes to you straight is because they want to show you that you can actually revert this style to curly after being straight. After washing the hair, it has this beautiful wet and wavy type of look that I absolutely adore. So let me jump into this video and show you all how this hair reverts. So this is how everything looks after I let it dry for a few hours. And as you can see, it has this beautiful wavy texture to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and touch up my edges with a little bit of this Heavenly Locks styling mousse. And this is my favorite styling mousse to use for laying edges or just laying down that lace. I did a full video on this product also if you guys want to go check it out. Have you guys got a chance to pick it up? Because I really love this mousse a lot. And if not, tell me what your favorite hair mousse is to lay your edges or just lay your lace down. So far everything looks good. Now the lace on this wig is not the HD lace, but it does blend really good. So this is how it will look after it's dry. And I use the Heavenly Locks mousse and I use the Heavenly Locks shampoo and conditioner to wash this hair. So pretty, so very pretty. So now I'm going to show you how to straighten it out. It is a bit on the drier side, I'm going to be honest about that, and I think it's because of the processing they use to actually make the curls. However, you have to remember that this type of hair is still going to need moisture. Okay, so as much as I love this style, I am going to go ahead and straighten it out. And I did get a more inexpensive flat iron. So I was on Amazon and I came across this brand here and it has so many great reviews. I don't know if you guys heard of it. I wanted something that was more wide, straightening my hair, and it takes so long. So this one comes in a bag like this, and this is what I'm going to be used to straighten out this curly hair. It is digital. You just turn it on like this and You can see that the gauge, the temperature gauge is right there. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna straighten out this wig and see if it can revert back. And this straightener heats up really fast. This hair will not go bone silky straight. It's meant to have some type of texture to it when it's straightened out. That way you can get that versatility of wearing it curly. If you ever seen anybody with curly hair naturally, anytime they straighten their hair, it still has this beautiful texture to it. So this is more natural looking. I use so much heat on this hair. So we're going to see if it's going to revert back exactly the way it was when I first took it and washed it. This wig is a great option for anyone that wants the versatility of straightening their curly wigs and then going back to curly without losing that beautiful curl pattern that they began with. If you are not into straightening hair, you feel like this is too much work, then you don't have to do all of this. But if you did want that option instead of switching from a curly wig to a straight wig, this wig can revert back. So this is how it looks when you straighten it out. It has this beautiful texture to it. And that's the one thing I can appreciate is that it keeps texture to the hair. And it just looks like a beautiful blowout. And I think it's really pretty. Now I'm confused on which I like better, the curls or the straight. You guys tell me below, do you like the hair curly or do you like it straight? There's air like feel to it, very lightweight. It don't feel heavy. I did take my hot comb to it several times. And you guys, we're going to see if this can revert back. I've put so much heat on this hair. I used 2 flat irons and a hot comb. And this is something that I would never, ever, ever do with my curly wigs. This texture just looks so very good. Like, I actually like it straight too. Like, this is pretty. This is really, really pretty. I'm going to add some water to this hair and you guys will see with me if it actually reverts back to that beautiful curl. As I was wetting this hair, the first thing that I noticed is that it instantly started to curl up. And this is a great sign because a lot of times when you put heat on curly hair, it takes a long time to revert back. But this hair definitely bounced back. I'm just going to add some of this Heavenly Locks Argan Mousse to it. And I really didn't need to do this because I had did it prior to this part of the video when I had washed the hair. So I could have just used the water. I ain't getting you nothing. You laughing? I'm very serious. I don't know what to get you. What I'm supposed to do?
Well, let me figure something out for you.
Yeah, you do that. So good. Now, the first time that I dried this hair, I let it air dry. But this time I am going to take a blow dryer to it because I want to get through this video without being here all day. Like, this is how it looked when I first washed the hair. And I didn't record that part. I should have recorded that part. But anyway, this is how it looked when I first washed the hair. Pretty sure, like, if this is it, you guys got a style that you can straighten and wear curly and don't have to worry about that heat damage. So let's see. And I don't have a diffuser, so I'm just going to take my Dyson and kind of let the air just kind of scrunch. I hope the curl, okay, we'll see. So the hair is 95% dry and I put on my jacket because I got these big wet spots here, but also so you guys know I'm not trying to fool you. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the hair. The curl pattern looks the same. Now the dryer will give it a little bit more volume and frizz compared to just letting it air dry. That's the only difference that I really see. I think it looks pretty good. The curl pattern looks the exact same way. There's no like straight ends, and I put a lot of heat. But You guys, I really like this a lot. Leave me a comment below and I will see you all back. This is the hair, 100% dry after all of the flat ironing I did to it and everything. So this is how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to be answering a few of you guys' questions. The first comment I want to read because I feel like this may be concerning. Someone said, be careful with the bedhead spray. It contains BHT, which causes cancer. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Have you heard that? If so, drop me a comment below because I would love to know more about that. Someone asked, how do you keep the shine off of your hairline when using the Got2b or hairsprays, etc.? So basically, I never get any shine with the Got2b or this hairspray. And I think it's because I use less. I am not heavy-handed with products at all. So if you do get shine, a little bit of like powder, like makeup powder or eyeshadow powder that matches your scalp can easily just wipe that shine out. Any tips on getting makeup and glue residue off of the frontal without having to wash your whole entire wig each time? Yes, you can easily take like a wash rag and just clean the area around the hairline with a little bit of soap and water. Did you get a new camera? No, not really. I started to know my settings a little bit more. Please do a video on how you bleach your knots. That video is already up. Go check it out. I will pop it out right here. Is it safe to glue and spray for a longer hold? Like if I'm using the bow hold, I don't see the reason to use a hairspray because the bow hold has a really good hold itself. You have to be careful because a lot of times those hairsprays can have alcohol, and I know alcohol like lifts up glue. All right, so that's all the questions I'm going to answer. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them below this video. Be sure to check out this wig. I will put all the information down below in the description box for y'all, and I will see you back in my next video.